And also Lings, because you can Lings are very good against Colossi if you can get a good surround and pick them off, because Colossi can't shoot that close underneath their legs. But it's also go back and go backwards. I'm talking about Protoss side. The whole point of Colossi is that they're not good by themselves, and they're used as a support unit. Even though they're, if you get Corruptors, they're the first target. But so they're kind of like Hydras in that they're weak by themselves in certain cases. But use Stalkers and Zealots to distract and tank damage while your Colossi completely destroy bio armies. So so yeah, so like if the Protoss is going to Colossi, the normal response is either to go Corruptors, which a lot of Zerg players are actually complaining about right now, because once the Colossi are gone, the Corruptors are useless. Which is true, because Corruptors only attack air. But I think from there, going to Broodlord tech is completely viable and the best thing you can do, because then as soon as the Colossi are gone, you can go to Broodlords. Excuse me. Man, that gave me some gas. Yes, that brings up a good point. Oh, hold on, another question. So I would think, so he says, so I would think a Roach / Hydra push would be good, sharing upgrades, so that would be efficient, right? Well, it depends on the timing. If you're you don't see two base Roach Hydra pushes that much nowadays. They are really good if you get a lot and you catch your opponent off guard, but nowadays, as we see with shut up, says, we saw in this last game, by the time Zest got 2 bases, he was already going to Twilight Council tech and getting DTs, which in the very opposite aspect of that, you can get High Templars, and Storm can really defend a good Roach Hydra push, because the Roaches are good tanks, but you can get the range to get to the Hydras and all that stuff. Yeah, basically what that's saying is that now it's ZVP used to be Roach Hydra Corruptors. There is an infestor sort of an infestor buff necessarily. And now there's gonna be nerf coming up. Oh god, people are complaining about that. But yeah, Roach Hydra Corruptor used to be the key. But a lot of Zergs or a lot of Protoss would respond with going Archons and going DT Tech and going High Templars. And even though High Templars are the response to Infestors, also you can get Lean Infestor. You can be very creative with Lean Infestor. And do a lot more, I think, than Roach Hydra Corruptor. Roach Hydra Corruptor is mostly good for just, here's my army, let's minus mini micro. Let's move into their base and see if we can kill them. Whereas Lean Infestor, you can do that and get surround with lanes and fungal, or at the same time you can also attack with small army and pull 2 Infestors, 2 or 3 Infestors, and then drop Infested Terrans and expansion. Drop fungal growths and a whole mineral line and kill 20 probes at once with just 2 stacks of fungals. So Infestors are becoming the go-to unit for every matchup, it seems, for Zerg. And I think that's why Blizzard, I'm talking about balance now, Blizzard nerfed them recently, and now people are complaining about it. But so I think Mork put a good point. Mork is a contributor on the forums, and he's also a contributor on the StarCast podcast. He said on the forums that he wants, the buff was okay, and or the nerf was okay, but he thought it was the nerf on the range was too much, and he thinks the real problem is Infested Terrans, which I can see his point. Getting full energy Infested Terrans, you can get a full load of medevacs of Marines, basically, and if you get like Destiny's Brofester 4 Brofesters hit squad. I'm sure I'm saying that right. Anyway, that's like 4 full medevacs, full marines, which can, call it nuking for a reason. It kills anything that's there. Yeah, so basically what he was saying was that he'd rather have a nerf in a sense, and maybe a lateral or parallel buff to Corruptors. I'm fine. I'm actually not late. It's my birthday party, so don't worry about it. Let me just finish this topic here. He was talking about a sort of like a semi-nerfed infestors and also a little bit of a buff to like Corruptors for Zerg to have options when Protoss goes corrupt or Colossi, say. So which is right, because if Protoss you have options. You can go to respond to lanes or bio. You can either go Colossi, which are good against bio, or you can go High Templar or Storm. Either way works. So Protoss has options, and Terran has a shitload of options, and we're not going to go into Terran because they have a million different things that they can do. Marine's a good unit, yeah. But anyway, so I think I'm going to wrap it up. This is my first commentary, we're going to call these, in order to not get a patent violation. Or copyright violation. So I thank the 3 viewers who are watching right now. I think one of them is me. So yeah, sure, I'll let you know when I'm doing another no, we're not. I'll let you know when I'm going to another one of these like commentaries up. Follow me on Twitter to know when I'm going to be broadcasting / streaming / recording and doing analysis. My Twitter is at JaYung3. Wait, I have to check it now. Yes, at JaYung3, and that's spelled JaYung3. So I post everything on Twitter as far as like when I'm gonna go live, when I'm casting, when I'm playing games. So I know I'm rambling. Shut up. So okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching me. This has been JaYung / Justin Young. So I'm hoping to make this a regular thing here. I don't know what else to say except toodles.